We're on Sotah, Perek Tet, Mishnah Yud. 10th Mishnah, the 9th chapter, the final chapter, Masechet Sotah. So in the last Mishnah, we learned about things that were batla. They stopped the Egla Arufa, and then they pasku Mayim Amarim, they stopped doing the Mayim Amarim of the Sotah. So from now until the end of the Mishnah, it's sort of like a laundry list of things that were lost, things that were stopped. Some are good, some are bad. Most of them are pretty bad, as when people died, when things were stopped. So we'll learn these. This is the last 6 Mishnayot of Masechet Sotah. Says the Mishnah, Yochanan Kohen Gadol he'avir hodayat ha'maaser. Yochanan Kohen Gadol removed hodayat ha'maaser. What's hodayat ha'maaser? Hodayah is the admission of. It's called vidui maaser. So in the Torah, there's a mitzvah we learned of. You have to do what's called after every 3 years, vidui maaser. Let's look at it for a second. We're in Dvarim Chaf Vav, chapter 26. As we know, it says that when you come to Kitelela Aser Kol Masar Tfuratcha, Bashana Shlishit, after the 3rd year, you have to say, Be'amarta Lifnei Hashem Elokecha, Bi'arti Min HaKodesh Min HaBayit. Okay, I have removed all the holy things from my house. V'gam netativ la Levi la ger le'atom v'amana. I've given to the Levi. I've done basically the vidui maser. I did everything I was supposed to do. That's the vidui maser. So Yochanan Kohen Gadol he'avir hodayat ha'maser. He removed hodayat ha'maser. Why? He stopped saying bi'arti hakodesh min habayit v'gam netativ la Levi. This is in times of bayit sheni. Why? The fish Ezra kanas et haleviyim shelo yidum lemaser kish'ala min hagolo b'nei Levi lo aluima. When they went back to Eretz Canaan, to Eretz Yisrael, after Ezra brought people back from Babel, not so many people came back to Eretz Yisrael. So the Leviim did not come. So Ezra was really ticked at them. And he made a rule. He says, no more maaser to the Leviim, but tzivah shidnu maaser laKohanim. So from then on, they gave the maaser to the Kohanim. That was a huge deal, a huge financial deal. Yochanan Kohen Gadol bitela bidui. So Yochanan Kohen Gadol said, okay, then you can't say bidui. Shelo haya yachol amar v'gam netativ laLevi. Remember, we saw in the Psukim, you said v'gam netativ laLevi. You gave it to the Levite. But you can't say you gave it to Levi if you didn't give it to the Levi. So he said, you know what, we cannot say vidui ma'asot anymore. He said, so they stopped it. Afu bitel et ha'me'orerim ve'et ha'nokfim. He stopped the me'orerim and the nokfim. Nokfim are bangers. Me'orerim, let's look at me'orerim. She'u levi'im, so me'orerim are like complainers, le'orer, the awakeners. So Levi'im would say, B'chol yom ala duchan ura lama tishan Hashem. They would say a pasuk of, why should you sleep, God? Why should you slumber? So Yochanan didn't like this. Amar, v'chi she'na lifnei hamakom. Is God sleeping? Amad ubitlam. So he got rid of that because he said lo yanum v'lo yishan shemei Yisrael. So they would say ura lama tishan. We can say it. Why? Because there's no Beit HaMikdash. But he felt in the times he's Yochanan Kohen Gadol, we built a Beit HaMikdash. The Leviim should not say ura Hashem lama tishan. Why should God is not sleeping? We have the Beit HaMikdash. What are the nokfim? Nokfim are bangers. Okay. What are the, nokfim, there are 2 interpretations. Makin, people who would hit. Okay, what are they? Okay, why would they would hit the animal. She'umisartin le'egel shel korban ben kwanav. So they would hit an egel, a calf, that was a korban, between its horns. Kedei shipol lo dam be'inav, so that it would bleed. Kedei shelo yir'eh, so it wouldn't see. V'yenuach lechavto, shachtos, you could like push it down, you could bend it down and slaughter it. Meaning they would bang the animal on its head and it would bleed. Probably not good for the animal. V'amaru bidlo. So he stopped this shenir kibal mum, because it made him look like, because it looks like they were a baal mum, and you cannot bring a korban that was a baal mum. So the Kohanim knew how to do this, and they would do it in a certain way so that it wasn't a mum, but it looks like a baal mum. So what did he do instead? So they had to shech. It's difficult to push an animal down, a big animal, to slaughter it. Hitkim lehem tabaot bakarka lachnis savar behema letochan. So he instituted. What he did was he had a construction job in the Beit HaMikdash. They put in these tabaot, these rings in the ground right near the Mizbeach, and that way the rings were set in the ground. They would push the animal in the ring, and then they would be able to slaughter the animal. What are the those are Omorim, we said, the waker rappers, the Leviim, and the Nokfim, the bangers of the animal. Stop that. Until his days, the hammer would strike in Yerushalayim. What is this talking about? Chol HaMoed. So Chol HaMoed, you're really not allowed to do malacha. But Chashen Nechoshet Ubarzel, the metal workers, Hayu Makim Patish, they would work. La'asot Melechet Ha'aved. that you're allowed to do melechet ha'aved. If you're going to lose money, there's going to be serious financial loss, you're allowed to work. So they had all this work in Yerushalayim. People came and they wanted their work done. So he stopped them. Avshamilta is a halachic terminology we usually find for Shabbat. Avshamilta means it makes a lot of noise. Avshamilta tuva, it was very much noise. It would denigrate the Chol HaMoed. It didn't have the atmosphere. Oh, the people came to Yerushalayim, Ba'arabayit, for the regel, and then you go there and you're boom, boom, boom. It's like a regular work day. So he said, sorry, even though for you guys it's Davar HaAved, sorry, he said, no Makeh Batish B'Yerushalayim, no banging, no work day. And you realize like if you go nowadays to Yerushalayim during Chol HaMoed, it's like very beautiful because there's an atmosphere. The atmosphere of the Chag is very important. Finally, another thing that Yochanan Kohen Gadol instituted. I'm not going to go over it. You have to read all of Masechet Demai, but he instituted the idea. What's Demai? Demai is produce bought from an Am Haaretz. The Am Haaretz cared about Truma. They didn't take off anything else. They said everything else is a ripoff. But Truma, we've learned this before, Truma Gdola, if you eat it, you're Chayav Mitah. Okay, so he also told people, Kishem she Truma Gdola Avon Mitah, just like if you eat Truma, Kach Trumat Maaser v'Tevel. Same thing is true of Trumat Maaser and Tevel. So there's a problem because they don't want to give to the Levi, but the Levi also had to give Truma to the Kohen, and in that is Trumat Maaser and Tevel. Untithed is also Avon Mitah. So he taught them, V'tiken sheyotziu min admai Trumat Maaser u'Maaser Sheni bilvad. So he said, all you have to do is take off Trumat Maaser, Maaser Sheni when you buy from produce, and everybody did that. V'lo yotziu mimenu Maaser Rishon v'lo Maaser Ani. And when they bought it from the Am Haaretz, he said, yeah, I took care of it. So then he said, as long as you didn't have to take off Maaser Rishon and Maaser Ani, people were happy. Okay? And so that's what he instituted. And therefore, in his days, once they instituted that, then people wouldn't have to worry about Demai. They would buy the produce, take off Trumat Maaser, take off Maaser Sheni, that's theirs, bring it to Yerushalayim, and everybody was happy. So, and then you could buy produce from anyone, because until that time, people would only buy from a chaver. He really instituted and that brought together, that lowered the concerns on the one hand of the people and allowed them to buy produce from anyone. We'll stop here and dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rab Simcha B'Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.